for starters, let's continue this saga that has been happening with Joey versus everybody. Now it looks like Daylyt dropped a song yesterday called End Credits, and the thumbnail is The End. Now it's interesting because I don't know how you can say this is the end. I ain't listened to the song yet, but saying that this is the end, but my man hasn't responded to like y'all 4 or 5 tracks that y'all just dropped in a row. I don't know if you can say it's the end, but I think Joey also wants to battle the general. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to battle the troops right now. He's trying to battle the generals. He's trying to battle the general right now. So that's just really where I think this stands right now. I wasn't too impressed by Daylyt's last 2 diss tracks. I want to say it was the Philly cheese joint, and also what was the other joint that he had there, dog? I forgot, dog. Like, that's how not impactful those 2 songs were, but those 2 songs were really whatever. It felt like a eulogy, so that's why it's like interesting that he's dropping the song End Credits. So we just gonna hop right in, dog, and see, what concludes of this battle. Now, I would still say that this is like within still round 2 because Joey hasn't responded yet, and I don't think Joey, if he doesn't respond, it would be considered an L, because I feel like once again he's kind of had the one up. Like, he's attacked he doesn't need to drop multiple songs to address like all the dudes that are coming at him, especially the non-important ones. When I say that, it's like, the AZs, the reasons and stuff, because once again, like, they're all nice and they did their dope, diss tracks and shit, but Joey's really focused on, in my opinion, he's really focused on K-Dot, but he's not responding right now. So it's like Daylyt and Ray Vaughn, which I think he needs to kind of focus a little bit more on Ray Vaughn and keep it a buck. I think he needs to give a little bit more attention to Ray Vaughn, just to be honest with you, just because Ray Vaughn's been bringing the smoke. Now, I know a lot of people feel a way about that GoldenEye song because of the court case and all this other stuff, but I think, once again, there's 2 ways that you can look at that. Like, he's from New York, so it doesn't make it true. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. It doesn't make it true, but like, you got to see that the angle, it works in the terms of battle. So I think anybody who's feeling a way about that, I feel like we're just sensitive about how rap battles are supposed to go. So I'm all for it. There's no rules in the art of war. So I'm here for how Ray Vaughn's approach is making it spicy too, and it's giving more light to Ray Vaughn. So I think he kind of got to focus on that, because plus he's also lyrically kind of like doing his thing. He's rapping at him too, and they both kind of rapping on the same level. But once again, I like what's going on between them. We gonna hop into this Daylyt joint, dog. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Also, don't forget to like this video, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the live. If you slide in through lurking and smirking, just like the video, dog. You know what I'm saying? It goes a long way. So we hopping in Daylyt End Credits. Supposedly this might be the last song, but we'll see, dog. We'll see, because once again, it's been 3 songs, and Joey hasn't responded to any of those songs yet. So we'll see what happens.
Let's get it. Hey, I ain't just popping my chest. I did a lot to get my spot in the best. Me and Doc got something in common. We ain't popping the West. We went east to feast for years before the city would back us. It was hard for the skilled LA niggas to really get traction. Close homies gave us the crooked eye for rapping with pain. Conscious rap, they shut the door if you ain't snatching the chain. It affected us. Dot, I can't forget when they was neglecting us. They said we'll never make it. Now look who protecting us. It's the West Coast bodyguard. Physical past, show my body scars. Been through every barrel with 100 raps. Back when it was one shot kill, wasn't no running back. Barbershops, corner stores, miss a word and you done in fact. Just spit superb, you tell your the homies quiet down to rip a nerve. Before I met Soul, I made you niggas heard. Resident evil, pleasant with people. Time to snap like a schizo without a pill. Let's head to the sequel. Now this the night at the Apollo as I swallow your career whole. Dear Cole, tell him what I did in the studio. 300 tracks in 2 days, I'm for sure pop. Came out the booth, the whole room said, he not like us. That was before that. A human, I'm for sure not human. Got me in tunnel vision, right in the sin. I blacked out this whole ride, you see it's light at the end. Lux was a tough decision. I fuck with it, fuck you bitches. It's up, so we up the switches. Switches stand. One man left when the hill was quill. I'm here, kill a clown. Thinking that he it, oh, it's deaf. You hear me now? Nope. Show me a quote that's stuck from one of them records. Flow in pocket, nice voice, dope beat selection. I see you. Low in the spot that gets you added to ghosts. It's the talent I boast. Shoot salad with goat shreds. Gin and juice, but no beach cruiser. This is Dre and Snoop on a boat pad. A deli slide, all like they're equal to.
I'm not gonna lie, so far right now, I mean, he's flowing and he's rapping right now, but I don't know. I don't think this one's really it right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can title it "This Is the End" and come with this type of credit. I mean, this type of credit. Sorry, this type of energy on end credits. Like, once again, he's rapping, and it kind of, this is one of those tracks right now where I feel like people were saying that with like Word to Mother, where like it's like nobody wants to, you know, dissect the bars. Like, they're not hitting. If they're not hitting when I'm listening to it, then like it doesn't really matter and it falls short. This might be one of those moments. I haven't agreed with that sentiment, you know, the entire time, but this really might be one of those moments. But like, he's flowing, and I like the beat, and I like that they're using the New York beats to ride on these dudes. But I think Daylyt needs to chill out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? At least wait and see if Joey is gonna respond or whatever. But all right, we're gonna keep going with this.
Zero. It all comes around to the bread when they thinking they heroes. I chop cheesy thoughts, your sleazy cloth cut from a rinse rag. I watch you easy, ruthless, my plot beneath me. Proof red, goofy time to get spooky. See what's sun about. Lights still outside, they running out. Homes got ghosts and it ain't a haunted house with y'all debating. On the bait I gave you for conversation. Karma bacon, they hate shade throwing, but stalling Ray-Bans. Glasses on these niggas like black and they flow mulatto correlation. Brooklyn clown on the ground, laid Harlem shaking. Double barrel aim, I won't spare a name. They're the game. Go back in this place. I thank you, Joey. Grateful for this new space you created. AZ.
That's dope that he's giving a shout out right now and giving respect. But I will say though, at the same time, he's in his battle rap bag right now. This is like he's on the stage right now. This isn't like how I felt like I heard Word to Mother or Word to Mama Via, whatever you want to say. But
they're the game. Go back in this place. I thank you, Joey. Grateful for this new space you created. AZ, King, Ray, Coyotes, Lip Hop, and K-Boy. Oh, hitter, we did that. Jag, we did that. Slid on niggas with boxing, hard raps. Big smoke, this the cigar pack. Put hands and feet on niggas, cigars back. Can't cop out now, we set a hard trap. I'm in it for the long run. I'm Michael Johnson. Boy got AIDS, or he was Magic Johnson. Son of bitch, 6'9" had y'all tucked in a ditch. The NY sound was up for the fishes. The rule is back, are you the man, Joey? Today I crown you the king of New York for taking that stand, Joey. You really took the fame when all of us are brave men.
I'm about to say, this is just really like a I'm giving my respect and tipping my hat type of song, which I respect it. He's tipping his hat right now, and he's basically giving Joey the crown in New York. It sounds like too. It sounds like he's handing Joey the crown, which I don't think a guy from the West Coast is gonna hand somebody the crown to be the king of NY. That's just me, but I see the angle on the song. It's respect. It's respect. I guess it's the end of the battle for real.
NY made man, it's just say immortal when your grave land. Big stepper, figured they needed this. Oh, this feeling they deleted this. Elite exists in ways, hoping that we delete. They feed the streets, low ball rapping, so we don't tap into that fourth thought. They double speaking right in front of us. Of course, we all fought for every hood story. Paid in full, menace of society. Boys in the hood, the play will pull. The mind right in Jersey Drive. I'm still whipping them without dissing. Kids, listen, this is just my real mission. Came to the game to show you the real vision. Marvelous, gargles, brainwash. Lane, they got us in plain sight, staining each other when we should be hanging together. East Coast versus the West Coast. The clan got their own coast, and we ain't want no smoke. None of us. Shots to Khalid Muhammad. This shit is bigger than ramen, I promise. Land where we walk into Malcolm Martin with all our crews. Trayvon Martin, Steez, you marching too. I figure we call the truth, then we all the truth, and let them analyze what made up story gave us glory. This what they worry about. I tricked them with the beat plate, and now we on the sweepstakes. Dummy ballin' filet me on 3 plates. The reactors can replay. We drop so much shit, they gon' be weeks late. Infinity War tape for the street play. Had shit for the rappers and the DJ. A new case. People living in shacks had the screw face. I see y'all, thank you, I love you. All of the.
Well, that's dope that he shouted out Screwface and No Life Shack. That's kind of fire. That's pretty fire.
Weeks late, Infinity War tape for the street play. Had shit for the rappers and the DJ. A new case, people living in shacks had the screw face. I see y'all, thank you, I love you. All of the bloggers ballin', calling each other. All of the podcasters mobbing for supper. All off our hard work. Look how God worked. We fed the streets when they needed that the most, and we can boast about the shit for a lifetime. Hey, D1 is Christ time. God said light shine, I'm made to do it. No slave to who is in charge. I engraved the ruin. Something new in the book of hip hop set the stage. I promise. promise a new day, the age of the consciousness. Jamal, I got us liquidate devastation. I mastered all my crazy thoughts with sensory deprivation. Took mountain hikes through pyramids. I learned how to blink or two. History comes as text format. You see what the Inca do, ride. Guns free or decrease. We did it all without them bleeding the streets. We did it all without us feeding they beasts. We put our feet in the seats of the plans they had to dumb us down in summer now. The sun's still set in the east. It's light.
That was dope too. That was a dope bar. Damn, so I guess that's the end of that rap battle. You know what I'm saying? That definitely sounds like that's the end. There was no real bars dissing or nothing like that. It was more paying homage, showing respect. And once again, shout out to, actually before I get into that, don't forget to like the video, subscribe. I get this song about a solid 7. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't mind-blowing, wasn't groundbreaking, but it showed respect, homage, and I think that's how all rap battles should end. I think this is just a masterclass of what a rap battle should be when it's on wax, and it's not about violence, and it's not about anything like that. It's about strictly just trying to challenge each other's pen, and I'm all about that. I like how that ended, man. I think that was smooth. I mean, shit, with all that being put in there, dog, I'm gonna have to just give my man Joey the edge. I'm gonna have to give him the edge because I think that was an acknowledgement. And not a white flag, but maybe a white flag where they're acknowledging that, like, all right, this dude's really busting our ass. Because I think at the end of the day, Joey doing what he's doing against some pretty talented lyrical dudes. And, like, I wouldn't even say everybody out-rap Joe. I think the debate is really going to be between, like, who rhymed the best between Joey, Daylyt, and Ray Vaughn. I think that's the real conversation. Everybody else was, you know, they jumped in, they did their thing, but I think when we really talk about this battle at the end, it's going to be really about Ray Vaughn, Daylyt versus Joey Badass, and I think Joey got the slight edge. Well, I think now that I'm going back a little bit, I'm going to have to just say Joey got the edge over Daylyt, but Daylyt still went off in Word to Mother, but I think because he delivered a bunch of other tracks that didn't hit the same as Word to Mother, basically, and maybe Ayo. I think Ayo was up there, but Joey just needed like 3 songs to really take out 4 or 5 dudes that was coming at him. So I think Joey did really win this at the end of the day, considering the circumstances and the context of how that battle went, because it's not all about lyrical miracles and everything too. Like I said when I was reacting to Joey stuff, like, it's about that smooth delivery, and it's about what you say and how you say it. And I think Joey covered all bases, especially with just the beat, the selections, and just what he was doing and how he addressed people. Like, you don't have to go super crazy. He addressed who and what he needed to address in each bar and every song. His rebuttals was on point. I bang with it. And also, once again, shout out to the fact that Daylyt is giving light to reactors of dudes like, you know, No Life Shaq and Screwface. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? That also goes to show that, like I say, the rappers really do be watching people's shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't watching everybody's shit, but they watching who's out there, you know, reacting to this stuff. So I think that's another big thing that's going on in hip hop regarding to just the reactor space. I mean, he listed them with all, like, the most important outlets regarding, like, you know, people's sources of music. So I think that those guys getting mentioned, and just he mentioned also, once again, podcasts and other people that creates that space. It's like that's a new lane where music's getting promoted and talked about. So that's just a big shout out to Daylyt for that, for one. But yeah, I like this battle. This battle was needed for hip hop. I mean, it's amazing that we had back-to-back years of, like, rap beef that was pretty, you know, good. It was some pretty solid beef, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I remember seeing back-to-back years of something like that for a while. And obviously there's always, like, rap beefs and stuff like that, but nothing as far as, like, you know, a New York versus LA thing, you know what I mean? We haven't seen that in probably over 30 years, you know what I'm saying, since the original time it happened. So this was, you know, this was a safe but fun and easy East versus West, if you want to say it like that, 2.0. I would really just say New York versus California, but that's just me, you know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think of the song below. Let me know what you know think in the chat as well. We're going back with some more reactions. We out of here. Peace.